make p the subject of this formula. Not too sure why we need to make p the subject, but I guess it means something. P for, I don't know, possum, picture. I don't know, who cares, not me. So let's make p the subject of this formula. So notice we do have a few variables, p, x, and q, but specifically we want p to be the subject, and that just means like p equals something. Could be like 4x plus 8 log, I don't know, q, something like that. So p is by itself on one side of the equation. And you'll notice p is in a power, right? 81 to the power of px over q minus 3. So to get p outside of the power, we need to take the log of both sides. So this is an exponential, and by taking the log, we invert it, which essentially gets this power into the numerator, which is what we want. So we'll take log of both sides, px over q minus 3. But since we do it on the left, right, since we do it on the left side of the equation, we need to do it on the right-hand side of the equation. And now you'll remember this, hopefully remember this log law, where if we have a power, we can bring it out to the front to multiply by the log. Right, so I took the power of n, brought out the front, so now it's multiplying the log. We can do that exact log law here, where instead of n, like this example, we bring px over q minus 3 out the front. Px over q minus 3, right, because that was in the power. And we're left with log of 81. And on the right hand side, we're left with log 243 still. All right, we're getting somewhere. So remember, we are trying to make p the subject. This log of 81 is attached to that, or multiplied by that bracket term that has p in it. So let's divide both sides by log of 81. Px over q minus 3 equals log 243 over log of 81. All right. Now, we could leave it as log 243 over log 81. However, those are just numbers. So let's work out what they are. So log 243 divided by log of 81 gives us 1.25 or 5/4. Right, so that looks a bit simpler, getting rid of the logs like that. So we have px over q minus 3 equals 5/4. We can add 3 to both sides. Now it'll be good if the right hand side was in one fraction. So 3 can be written as, what is that, 12/4? Yep, 12 divided by 4 is 3, so we didn't change that. However, since it now has the same denominator, we can add the numerators, 17/4. And of course, we could have used our calculator, 5 divided by 4 plus 3, and then hit the fraction button above the 8 to get the same answer. Right, so we have px over q equals 17/4. Now again, we're making p the subject. So I'll multiply both sides by q and divide both sides by x to give us p equals 17q divided by 4x.